guys just seen me prepping some of the food that I'm going to be eating for the week. And then I was by the pool, and now I'm back at the crib. But to the topic of this video, this is my first actual week of having any type of direction. I have a coach, I have a program, I have things to follow. For the people that have been following me, you know that for like a year and a half, almost, it'll be 2 years in like November, I think, that I have been just pretty much training and on my own, learning as much as I can from YouTube and kind of winging it. So now I have direction and I have a program to follow. Now I don't just go in the gym and do whatever the hell that I feel like doing. Now I have stuff set up for me to do. So now I don't have to go in the gym and wonder, should I do this, should I do this? Because honestly, I don't know shit about programming. I honestly just have been lifting like crazy for the last 2 years. The other thing is, like, I have a whole better gym environment, and better equipment. Oh goodness. Better equipment, man. You guys do not know my pain. But better equipment, which has led to better sessions. But let's get to it. Monday, dead bench, worked up to an easy single with 320. Probably should have went up to 325, 330 to get more of a 7 instead of a 6. And then did some easy back downs. The thing with bench is that I'm really having to concentrate on better pauses and stuff of that nature, just to mimic competition, and of course just because that's the standard that I'm being held to. So if I'm pausing like trash, I'm gonna hear about it. And then let's go on to Tuesday, which we hit a top single at 475, and I've never touched anything above 455 because back home we had very trash whippy bars that I would not recommend squatting decent weight with, at least. So I'm happy with how it moved, but at the same time, I felt like it should move faster. But I am doing that little open cave thing, if you notice it, and I got to get better at kind of, I guess, hinging a little more and keeping my pelvis and my rib cage relatively stacked, so I can create more abdominal pressure and generate more force into the bar. And I've always had that problem when I squat and when I deadlift. So that's going to be something that I really need to work on, and I think it'll help me a lot more in the long run, and put more pounds on the bar. But after that, we just dropped it down, did some easy squats with 385. And then I benched again during the week, but you know, fuck, it was boring. Deadlifts, I worked up to a top single of 515 pounds, I think, which was straight because I've never touched anything over 500 pounds. So, bruh, flew. Little technical things that I need to work on to make it a little smoother. And then did some easy back downs. So, like, I'm excited about everything and how it's programmed, just because like of where I'm at already. And like Joey is extremely good at programming and, you know, building lifters up. So, you know, we're gonna see what happens. I know a lot of people have been asking me like when I'm going to compete, and right now it looks like the beginning of next year is when I'm going to compete. When I was talking to him, he was like, you know, we got 13 weeks, and I just looked at him, I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, Raw Nationals. And I'm like, bro, I've never competed before. And he was like, oh shit. And then unfortunately there isn't a meet around me right now to actually just go to and put up a total to qualify for Raw Nationals. It's just not gonna happen. So next year I will be competing in my first meet at the beginning of the year or sometime around that, depending on how everything goes. So I'm very excited about this I'm very excited about. The new gym, the people I've met so far, everything is great. You know, the energy is great, the environment's great. Being around other powerlifters and stuff, just focusing on getting strong and getting better. And as long as I can stay healthy, I think a lot of good things are gonna happen. So it's Sunday, so I should have this video edited and dropped tomorrow on Monday. So yeah, hey man, we're building, man. We're building. So if you like this video, just like it, share it with somebody, subscribe, and man, like always, go out and do your thing, man.
I've been waiting on my turn. Life is butter, let it churn till you bear it all you burn, and they put you in a urn.